So today's video is going to be about persuasion. As I mentioned in the previous one, it's going to be a sequence of 2 or 3 videos about persuasion. Why is it important? Especially right now with the current situation, what we facing right now globally, the pandemic. There's a lot of financial hardship on everybody. Some people have still have their job. Some people they've been laid off. Some people they're in an unknown. They're not sure if they have a job or not. Same thing goes for businesses. Your business, you never know when it's going to open. Some businesses are operating, but with conditions. So that means the revenue is going to be way lesser than before. So that leaves us with one quality, I call it. One quality we all have is the persuasion. Something we have to be very skillful at. So we have to think about what can we do right now to be able to overcome this financial hardship. This is a serious topic because it's your bread and butter, it's your family, it's your life, it's your livelihood. Everybody invested in something like we all did, regardless who you are. Doesn't matter if you run a $100 million, $200 million corporation, or you're running $100,000 revenue a yearly, or could be a billions. Still, there is bills, there is terms, there is commitment, financial commitment we need to be able to fulfill. We all have obligation, so we have to learn the persuasion. What I mean by that is, it's time to put some courage in your heart, in your gut, and you gotta pick up the phone and you're gonna talk to your mortgage provider, to your communication provider, to your landlord, to your suppliers. You have to talk to them, especially if you have a good relationship with them. That's when the persuasion comes. Now, you wonder, okay, what I'm gonna say? Well, one thing you could say to them, to all of them, is, you know what? I've been a great client for so many years. I'm a good client. I pay my bills on time, but with the COVID-19, with the pandemic, with what's going on globally, with the unknown, I need a break. And you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how much payment you could hold off while you're keeping the money to be able to manage it properly. Of course, it's going to be a light in the end of the tunnel. All this is going to disappear, the way I said in the previous videos. Every generation through the centuries, in thousands of years up to now, we go through human being faces the challenge of finance and the challenge of the pandemic and the viruses. All that's normal. That's part of who we are as a human. We challenge and we have setback. We face them and we prevail and we grow from it. We become much stronger and we succeed in the end. But for the meantime, what should you do? You should have a persuasion to be able to contact your landlord, your mortgage provider, your communication, your whatever it is. There's a bill you have to pay every month. There's a commitment. Talk to them and persuade them to be able to hold off till things go back to normal. Because it's better to have the cash on hand. Cash on hand right now, it is important. It's one of the most important things. You're gonna pay fee later, that's okay. You come up with a solution. You come up with a strategy to be able to be there. But right now, cash on hand, it is the most important part right now. Cash on hand was gonna make you survive, because we don't want to live in a survival mode anymore, because that's I call it, it's a walking on a thin line, but we're gonna strive. Cash was gonna give you the capability and the ability to be able to strive to the next step. So build the persuasion. Talk to the people who hold your mortgage, who hold your monthly bills. Persuade them to be able to delay it. Come up with a plan, but have the cash on hand. Cash right now is like gold. So don't hold back. Don't say, okay, I'm gonna cut a little bit from my grocery and a little bit from my glass of wine, or a little bit of the TV. No. Call the main bills. What's the main bills? Your car payments, your mortgage, then comes to the utility, comes your communication. Call them. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised the answer you're gonna get. All it takes is a little bit of persuasion with a nice emotion and a fine tone, with a great attitude. You could persuade them to be able to help you to hold things off, and you could have the cash on hand without feeling the stress, without feeling the pressure of the finance, the impact that pandemic had put on all of us, every single one of us. So I hope that video was helpful. To the next one, stay healthy and stay safe.